Tell Forrest fucking Gump that I said it's so funny how it starts with, I can't believe all you've been through. You should have gone to college, you're so smart. Thanks for talking me out of going into the National Guard. Then it was, when we get a house, I want you to live with us. Constantly saying his mother raised him right to help people. Then he started saying shit like if anyone tried to hurt us, that he would fuck them up. He heard it's my birthday soon, and he kept saying he's going to get me a birthday cake. Then he says he told his sister about me and she wants to get me a flower and a card for my birthday. He's laying it on real thick and real quick. They moved in on fucking Friday. Yesterday was Monday, and guess what that motherfucker texted me? Between you and me, you looked very pretty today. Then the next 10 messages are just him swearing he's not a pervert. Again, bringing how his mother raised him into it. Saying he just loves helping people. But within 2 days of knowing him, he's already saying, between you and me, you look really pretty. Within 2 days of meeting you, you're flirting with me unsolicited and then demanding that I don't tell your wife. He phrases that he's not a creep with this tone of speech like I have to just believe him. Like just because he says he's not a creep that I'm not supposed to question him when he's already crossing huge boundaries. Like he has full authority. Just because he made some cheap future faking promises and I'm in need. Their house burnt down, so they're in a hotel program being housed by the state as well. He doesn't even have a house to be promising me, and even if he did, he burns houses down. Because at 45 years old, he hasn't figured out how to properly dispose of trash. It's either that, or he pisses people off enough that they burn his house down. It's very believable. That's what they told me happened with the fire that burnt their house. Their car they drive is crashed. They crash cars and burn down houses, and I'm supposed to come live with them and risk that while dodging a dude who swears he's a nice guy, but he really thinks the adultery he's already committing is some offer of charity. I'm 31. I've already survived so many houses like that trying to help me. I even literally died in one. On Facebook Live, thank God. No pulse, had to be resuscitated and woke up on a ventilator. It's still a mystery if the lady who brought me in is the one who killed me. Guess why? Because since I'm homeless and she moved me into her house, she's a saint, and I must feel grateful and lucky no matter how she treats me. Even when I wake up with bruised ribs from CPR and a stiffened, completely dislocated jaw. It's been a lot of people who messaged me and commented things like, get a job, to try and offend me. A lot of Johns who prey on the homeless talking about, look at me, I love charity. At first, the hate speech and hate crimes committed against me really offended me. I thought they were just the worst people. Then I met a million who did indefinitely more damage and thought they were helping. I think they're the worst. Like Kendrick said, no throwing rocks and hiding hands. That's law. The people who throw rocks with their chest, they seem like dirty opponents when you first get to war. Then you meet the ones who throw them and then act like they're not hurting you. They're just doing what their mommy taught. Really? I never met the lady, and I have only known dude 3 days, but call me psychic, because all I can hear is his mother screaming every time he uses her legacy to prey on disadvantaged women in front of his own wife's face and pretend it's some kind of charity. His wife just lost her house, because he's 45 and can't properly dispose of trash outside. Imagine losing your house, and that's already horrible enough, living without even an umbrella or a raincoat because everything she owned is gone. Then her husband pulls this fuck shit and hits on the first homeless woman he sees. So like, yeah, this dude doesn't even have a house and he's already promising me that I can come live with him. And it's funny, you got here Friday and you didn't even make it to motherfucking Monday, and you're already demanding you're not a creep as you actively say shit that's inappropriate, then demand I keep it a secret. You demand I don't think less of you, and you're saying it like I'm supposed to just agree that you're a nice guy.
Then you call and say you love me on a random Tuesday afternoon. Our relationship's as confusing as the New York
It's another motherfucker. Thinks that I'm up for grabs. Too poor to tell him to cut the crap if he can trap me. Fuck that. It's not helpful. I'm gonna be 31 tomorrow. And how many years have I already wasted living in situations like that? People like him are why I chose to live on the sidewalk in Portland, Oregon. He thinks he's Prince Charming. He thinks I'm easy. He's calling himself a nice guy, telling me I'm a really smart girl. But am I still a smart girl when I'm using my intelligence to stop them from preying on me? It's funny how as soon as I reject dudes who are literally already married, then suddenly I'm not a smart girl anymore. But if I use my wits that you said were extraordinary to protect or defend myself, suddenly I'm a fucking problem. It's so funny. Go ahead, give me a flower and a birthday cake. I dare you. I have half a mind to ask the public to help me get him a cake too. Maybe one with his own text messages decorated on it with a little, "You're tripping. Sincerely, Jesus." Kendrick dropped these just in time. I was gonna fucking need them. Another birthday alone, saying happy birthday to me. I'm congratulating myself finally on getting an ID. Another birthday where people wonder why I'm so alone while perfectly demonstrating why exactly. 3 cheers to me. Pray for me to have enough patience and self-control to accept this cake and not cause the biggest of a scene. Got me fucked up when I told you from the beginning that I ain't playing. Keep testing my patience. Keep trying to punk me, Mr. fucking nice guy. Keep trying to act like I'm obligated to defer to your judgment about whether or not you're safe people. Keep bringing up how well your mother fucking raised you. I'm gonna just put on some Kendrick and pray someday I crack time and be able to go back and tell your mother that she should swallow too. You ain't a nice guy. You're a pussy who plays victim about the repercussions of your own actions. George W. Bush had more integrity. You really think this shit's sweet? I wish I could see your face meet icing. I really wish I could spit on you and demand that it's raining. If I was this mother you keep using as a shield to pretend that you're a charitable person, I would haunt you. Just shut up before you get exiled. I already told you I'm Jesus. Don't come crying to me when you order some power of Christ compels you. You don't need house insurance. You need a damn exorcist. Yes, 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 happy birthday to me. Thanks for the cake, bitch. Now get the fuck out of my face. Keep thinking that trying my patience is free. Keep thinking I would swat your grandmother and tell her don't worry about the bill. It's on me. Keep thinking I wouldn't crowdfund some bail money in advance to handle you. Keep thinking I'm a punk bitch. I fucking dare you. In this place I moved from, I was relatively well known. It wasn't cause I'm pleasant to fuck with. Go ask Portland about Jesus Freeman. Keep thinking I couldn't convince your mom's spirit to haunt you. Keep playing with destiny, fool. They say it's a free country. But you ain't gonna be playing this shit with me. I've haunted entire armies before. On some Kendrick Lamar shit? Truly? I fucking dare you. You hear me? You fucking hear me? This is me being quiet. Keep fucking trying that shit with me.
Yeah. Drake's cooked. I'm gonna dance to these new Kendrick songs for the rest of my life. They're absolutely perfect. I've already made my own edit of them all 4 in order. Just Kendrick's tracks, of course. And
and I really, really love the art I decided to put with them. It's 2 different videos that I had already made, and then I muted them and put them both blending together with the tempo slowed the way I like it. Oh, also my birthday is tomorrow, and something absolutely monumental happened yesterday. Drum roll, I finally got an ID. For the first time in 5 years, almost exactly to the day. My ID expired the first time I was homeless on the streets in 2019, and since I had lost all my other forms of identification in the process of losing my housing and only having 10 minutes to pack, it was impossible to get an ID without them, especially without a mailing address. I really went through the entire pandemic as a refugee who couldn't do anything without an ID, undocumented in my own damn country since 2019. It's crazy when I really think back on all it took to survive this. It has been an absolutely insane way to live, against my will, constantly without any help that I needed. Some of it I spent in actual active war during a hostile federal occupation at the Portland 2020 protest. Immediately after I was homeless on the streets of Portland with no time to rest. This has all just been fucking tiring. The truth is, I'm so tired. I've been in this hotel program for 2 years, often rotting in bed, still without the actual support that I need as an indigent person who needed disability benefits for years and can't even get an ID or glasses, do my laundry, or get to the dentist with wild tooth infections that made my face swell like I had the mumps. I got here by moving to another state on the entire other side of the country. It's a miracle that I even ended up in a hotel. But I've still been without help I needed to fix the situation. I'm still in shock that I have an ID now, and what all that means I can officially do. Like vote, sign a lease, get a P.O. box, get a storage unit, get a hotel room, go inside to a bank. And guess what else you can't do without an ID or form of identification? You can't legally work. For years, my only option for help was asking tons of people online indiscriminately, and even though people did help me, it didn't get my situation right. It just barely helps me skirt by. And so many people, especially at first, would be really, really mean because I was in need. Many men, many men would see me in need of help and attempt to take advantage of that to try and solicit me with low-ball offers where they'd only help me if I would fuck them for spare change, as they saw me in an emergency and they thought it's some kind of charity. And then they would retaliate against me when I explained I'm just homeless, not a prostitute. They would act like they didn't know the difference between the definition of homeless and prostitute. And after years of that, I have lost my patience. I lost so much hope after years of not getting the assistance I needed. As I survived 5 years of a pandemic with no form of identification and no way to really help myself except survive whatever came my way day to day, it really hasn't sunk in yet that I have an ID now. But it's really just reminding me of what all I've went through these last 5 years of a pandemic where people were getting unemployment and PPP loans for their businesses and rent moratoriums for their housing as nobody could go outside so they couldn't pay rent either. And what was the difference? I'd be considered poor when none of y'all afford shit either. Y'all just had more rights because you had housing to begin with. So many comments, quote unquote, get a job as I was drowning. I'm happy I got my ID, plus it's my birthday tomorrow. Plus Kendrick just dropped and set the best tone for tourist season, and I really fucking needed it. I really needed these 4 tracks. I'm gonna play them until I get old, God willing. I'm kinda disturbed today, honestly. Someone who just moved into this hotel on Friday has befriended me. It's a married couple. They lost their home in a fire, and the dude started talking about, I can't believe all you've been through. You should have gone to college, you're so smart. Thanks for talking me out of going into the National Guard. Then it was, when we get a house, I want you to live with us. They moved into this hotel I'm in on Friday, and on Monday, he already feels comfortable enough to tell me that I look pretty, but don't tell his wife that he said that. Yeah, sure, you're offering me housing.
Imagine that. Really imagine that. Imagine losing your house, and it's already horrible enough living without even an umbrella or a coat, because everything she owned is gone. Then her husband pulls this fuck shit and hits on the first homeless woman he sees. So yeah, this dude doesn't even have a house, and he's already promising me that I can come live with them. And he brings it up in every conversation, announcing it like it's the first time he's ever saying it, just so that he can watch me react and be forced to be grateful, even though I already know there's a catch. And it's funny. You got here Friday and you didn't even make it to motherfucking Monday, and you're already demanding that you're not a creep because you actively say shit that's inappropriate. Then demand I keep it a secret, and demand I don't think less of you. And you're saying it like I'm supposed to just agree with you. Like there's an unspoken or else, as you're baiting me with false promises of a lifeboat as mine is sinking. But only if I don't tell your wife about the things you text me at night when she can't see. Bitch, please, spare me. It's my birthday, one I'm excited about, and I already told him and his wife how bad my last couple birthdays were, so I was glad to just be having a calm one without trauma. And this dude really said, bet. Then he pretended he's the best friend and ally that I could ever ask for, as he's known me for 2 days and already pulled some sneaky shit. Already demanding I stay quiet, didn't even consider asking my permission, just pressuring me to keep secrets I didn't sign up to keep in games I already told him I wasn't about to play. Yeah, happy birthday to me. Now I'm worried about how to handle this, because in my experience, men don't like being rejected. You know who they especially don't like being rejected by? The homeless. This guy ain't even registering that he's homeless yet. He's fresh and still got the mentality like he's got a house to be offering me in exchange for keeping quiet and letting him pull some tomfoolery while convincing himself that he's a fucking hero. It's my birthday tomorrow, and I really don't want to be listening to some asshole demand over and over again that he's a nice guy when he's being a creep. He keeps insisting that they're going to get me a birthday cake. I accepted the offer before he pulled the creep shit. Now when he brings it up trying to milk the expectation of gratitude, I'm just picturing what it would be like to throw it in his face. Tell him, don't worry, I'm a nice guy. Throws cake. I hope you don't think I'm crazy. Throws cake. Don't be mad about this, I just like to help people. Throws cake. Look, Mom, I'm helping. Throws cake. Finish it with a spit like Gates, like who won't smoke. Happy birthday to me. What's up with it? What's your angle today? You gonna offer me the world, or do you wanna fucking rumble? Cause you're smiling in my face, but you're saying fighting words with enough audacity to fill a galaxy. You can't even admit that what you're doing is extremely egregious, sir. Thanks for the cake, retard. If I had time travel capabilities, I might just have been the one who burned down that motherfucking house. How's it feel losing everything? Cause even after losing your home and comprehending how hard that shit goes, the first thing you chose was to try and do that to someone else, offering someone a place to live like it's a gift. But but it becomes an offense when your offer of housing is suddenly under the conditions of dealing with your conniving sexual harassment under duress of losing housing all over again. You understand how shitty it feels to lose your housing and it's fresh, but you can't understand how that's exactly what you're trying to offer me and labeled charity. I'm good on staying with you. I don't trust you not to have shower cams. I don't trust you to not flip out on me when your friends try and flirt with me. I don't trust you not to kill her and then ask me to celebrate with you. I don't trust you to even have the house you're promising. I don't trust you in my bathroom trash when I'm on my period. I don't trust you not to kill me. I don't even trust you enough to set boundaries. You say you're a nice guy, but will he snap when I tell him no? Cause that sounds like a fucking rapist to me. Will he act like me telling him not to be inappropriate is somehow me being the one that's offensive? It's not the salvation that he thinks. It's just another motherfucker who thinks that I'm up for grabs and too poor to tell him to cut the crap cause I can't leave.
Check out a body. Check out a body. Yeah. I just wanna make it sexy. Check out a body. Check out a body. 20 on your head, you just worth a Camaro. Hey, fuck your shooter, I'll put him on some apparel. She held it down, I took it down in Miami tonight. We did a body. Check out her body, yeah. We spinning in a Camry. We looking for your family, yeah. Got more bodies in Miami. Fuck you doing, playing with me. Skipping on her body, homie. She got them bodies on her, strapped around her shoulder, clip the waist. They look like body armor. Fresh nail polish, shelf catcher with the stalking on her big booty, dark skin. Everybody plotting on a big ol' long dick. Stuff it between her walls. Freaky, it ain't no secret in public. She in my drawers. Take a look around. Who you? Where you come from? Lots of stacks and rubber bands. Do you want some? You just hold it down. I might take you down to London. Suck it, pussy, might take you to London. I like to propose a toast, quiet and she's solid on side of me. Don't do the most. 20 on your head, you just worth a Camaro. Hey, fuck your shooter, I'll put him on some apparel. She held it down, I took it down to Miami tonight. We did her body. Check out her body. Yeah. Spinning in a Camry. We looking for your family. Yeah. Got more bodies in Miami. Fuck you doing, playing with me. I just made a MILF dance. I said, ooh, that bitch retarded. And I know I got a name, but I don't know what to call it. When I pull her hair and hit her from the back, she go to talking. I just whisper to her softly. I say, into calisthenics, I ain't talking about no six-pack. Keep the girl away from me. You never get your bitch back. Drums go to hit and I ain't talking like no bongo. Silverback gorilla concreted in the jungle. Heavily tatted, ain't no ducking from Brassy. I mean, I'm out my body. I'm on my body, yeah. And the bitch surrounded me, Bonnie and Clyde. Tell me, have you ever known love like mine? 20 on your head, you just worth the Camaro. Hey, fuck your shooter. I put him on some apparel. She held it down, I took it down to Miami tonight. We did her body, check out her body, yeah. Spinning in the Camry. We looking for your family, got more bodies in Miami. Fuck you doing playing with me. I'm off the nog. I'm off the loco. I'm off that local. I'm on that global. I often have dreams of being locked in my mama's Volvo, watching the garage burn down. I'm off the Kodo. I'm off the top. I'm off some pot. I'm off Ciroc. I'm off a lot. They gave me 10 days off. That's an awful lot. I was off campus, but the officer told the office that he saw me from the parking lot. But it's all good, I'm off that. I'm just gonna off his ass, off the ab while rocking all black. Dip off and hide the garbage bags in the dip spot, just to make sure that I don't get caught buying hella bug spray, making sure I get off. They told me to go on and rock it. I told them that it's lift off. How all my homies get caught, picked off by a dick cop. Why you allowing hiccups? Why you didn't just dip off? And now I'm at the precinct and I'm off and I swear, having a white cop beat me while he offers me squares. Oh, you gonna torture me, yeah? Well, that's awfully fair. All for nothing, trying to tweak me like you all for in years. Bitch, I ain't scared. I'm already here. Tell your partners and your friends the next coffin is theirs. Guess what, bitch? I'm from internal affairs, looking for crooked cops to tweak. So locking all for in years had me tweaking like I'm all full of fear. Alright, I'm tweaking. But I'm still off the nog. I'm off the loco. I'm off that local. I'm on that global. I often have dreams of being locked in my mama's Volvo, watching the garage burn down. I'm off the Kodo. I'm off the top. I'm off some pot. I'm off Ciroc. I'm off a lot. They gave me 10 days off. That's an awful lot. I was off campus, but the officer told the office that he saw me from the parking lot. But it's all good. I'm off that. Just finna off his ass off the ab while rocking all black. Dip off and hide the garbage bags in the dip spot, just to make sure that I don't get caught buying hella bug spray, making sure I get off. They told me to go on and rock it. I told them that it's lift off. How all my homies get caught, picked off by a dick cop? Why you allowing hiccups? Why you didn't just dip off? Now I'm at the precinct and I'm off for my square, having a white cop beat me while he offers me squares. So, you gonna torture me, yeah? Well, that's awfully fair. All for nothing, trying to tweak me like you offer in years. Bitch, I ain't scared. I'm already here. Tell your partners and your friends the next coffin is theirs. Guess what, bitch? I'm from internal affairs, looking for crooked cops to tweak so I can offer them years. Have me tweaking, like I'm all full of fear. Alright, I'm tweaking. But I'm still off the knob, and off the local. I'm off that local, I'm on that global. I often have dreams of being locked in my mama's Volvo, watching the garage burn down. I'm off the Kodo, I'm off the top. I'm off some pot, I'm off some rock, I'm off the lot. They gave me 10 days off, that's an awful lot. I was off campus, but the officer told the office that he saw me from the parking lot. But it's all good, I'm off that. I'm just gonna off his ass, off the Av while rocking all black. Dip off and hide the garbage bags in the dip spot, just to make sure that I don't get caught buying hella bug spray. Making sure I get off, they told me to go on and rock it. I told them that it's lift off. How all my homies get caught, picked off by a dick cop. Why you allowing hiccups? Why you didn't just slip off? And now I'm at the precinct and I'm off my square, having a white cop beat me while he offers me squares. Oh, you gonna torture me yet? Well, that's awfully fair. All for nothing, trying to tweak me like you offering years. Bitch, I ain't scared. I'm already here. Tell your partners and your friends the next coffin is theirs. Guess what, bitch? I'm from internal affairs, looking for crooked cops to tweak so I can offer them years. Have me tweaking like I'm all full of fear. Alright, I'm tweaking. Alright, you big, fat, white, nasty, smelling, fat bitch. Why you took me off the motherfucking